We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They send a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Running right, it's Kamara. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The throw is caught. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's contained at the line for no gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got Leggett. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Set, ready. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Go check. Hurt.
They go right back to ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Quiet. Check, go.
Out of the gun, Young. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Young on 1st and 10. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Shut up.
They'll run, ETN. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. It's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. 19 tight. Go.
Looking to throw, Young. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Set. Check smash. Check smash. Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going for it, Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Milton now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's the snap on 4th. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. They go play action here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Milton. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Cowboys with first and 10. They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
I think we are so preconditioned. Sneak is called. We think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. Young to throw here on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Second and 10 now. You don't get this complete to Pitts. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. From the red zone now. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Mavericks.
Young to throw it. That's incomplete left side. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Here's Milton. It's taken in by Lamb. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Jukes one defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They go play action on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Milton back to throw. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. All set up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running left, this is Kamara. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now it's Young. Legette's got it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Defense shows blitz. Young. Hubbard hauls it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 8. Finds him on the crossing route. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Young on the play action. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Fire. Go!
Here's a give to Hubbard. Runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now Milton to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Play action on 1st down. Got Lamb, and it's complete. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2, scores 13 points in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Panthers 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stephanie, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Young looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing now, Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They give to Camaro, left side. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action here. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Set. 79 Bronco. Ready.
To the air on 1st down, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, Young. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Thielen's got it, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Forced out to his right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close.